falling golden red. She wore a scarf around her head. The breeze would catch her perfume soft, and I would breathe it getting lost. She spoke of poems, dreams and skies, the kind you see in lovers' eyes. I held her hand like porcelain, afraid to break what might have been. When autumn smelled like her, I knew the world had changed its shape and hue. A touch, a smile, a fleeting stir, the air itself remembered her. Though seasons pass and winds prefer, no scent compares to when I knew her.
We walked through dusk on cobbled streets with whispered songs and shuffled feet. She said goodbye without a tear, but left her echo in the year. And sometimes when the air is still, her ghost returns against my will. A trace of warmth, a hidden blur, the past comes back and smells like her.
When autumn smelled like her, I knew the world had changed its shape and hue. A touch, a smile, a fleeting stir, the air itself remembered her. Though seasons pass and winds prefer, no scent compares to when I knew her.
And every fall I stop and wait for winds that carry twist of fate. But all I find in leaves that stir is just the scent of when I lost her. You didn't say you missed me much, but clean the shelf I always touch. You didn't write me any lines, but showed up just in time. You folded things I never wore. You left your tea by my front door. And though the air was thick with doubt, you stayed until the fear ran out. You gave me everything but words, a kind of love that's rarely heard. Through acts so small they disappear, but somehow still they brought me near. You showed me how to stay, not say. You held the ache I pushed away, and I began to understand the quiet work of gentle hands. enough to know without your name. Just don't forget I feel the same. No metaphors, no perfect phrase, just proof of love that always stays. Feels like Sunday when you come near, like the world slows down when you're here. No rush to talk, no need to try, just sit and smile and let time slide by. You hum a tune without a name, I find myself doing the same. We walk the block and laugh at dogs and stop to watch the passing fog. And it feels like Sunday in your eyes, warm as toast, soft as sighs. We don't chase the highs or run from lows, we just let the quiet moments grow. There's no big line, no need to shine, no fireworks, and that's just fine. If love is slow and slightly shy, then I could live like this for life. You leave your socks on my old floor, your books are stacked behind the door. Fold my coat, I wash your cup, we build our days from gentle stuff. There's nothing loud about our song, it's just been playing all along. A record soft, a steady sound that holds us up when life gets loud. Yeah, it feels like Sunday in your eyes, like open windows and lazy skies. We don't need more, we've got enough in this quiet kind of love. You hold my hand, I close my doubt. We laugh when no one figures us out, and maybe we're just passing through, but every day still feels brand new. Maybe love won't always glow, and maybe some days we won't know, but if you're still there pouring tea, then that's the world enough for me. Years may come and time may bend, the world might change but not this friend. The way you lean, the way I stay, the way we fill the quiet gray. You'll read the news, I'll make the toast, we'll kiss the ones we love the most. And if it's Sunday every day, then I don't want it any other way.
I walk the path we used to take, where hearts would dream and never break. The willow tree still sways the same. It whispers soft your vanished name. The grass remembers where we lay. Your laughter drifted far away. And though the world has moved along, that place still plays our favorite song. Beneath the willow sky, we swore that love like ours would last once more. Your eyes said all we left unsaid, 1,000 stars above our heads. Though time has washed your hand from mine, I still return to where you shine. Beneath the willow sky. The leaves have turned from green to gold, much like the warmth I used to hold. I try to leave, but every year I find myself still waiting here. The past is not a place to stay, but some goodbyes won't drift away. And so I let the silence speak. Each breeze a memory I seek. Beneath the willow sky, we swore that love like ours would last once more. Your eyes said all we left unsaid, 1,000 stars above our heads. Though time has washed your hand from mine, I still return to where you shine. Beneath the willow sky. I know you won't be coming back, but dreams still follow every track. And in the hush of fallen leaves, your name returns on autumn's breeze. Beneath the willow sky, I stand, still reaching out to hold your hand. Though you are gone and years have passed, some loves were never meant to last, but always live beneath the sky where we once said goodbye.
You said my name like it was new, like something fragile, soft and true, not like a sound the world had used, but something tender, never bruised. You never called me just to speak. You held my name like it was weak, and in that quiet way you said, I felt my shame and fear had fled. You held my name the way it heals, the way it touched that steady feels. You gave it back with something kind, like you had read what's left behind. And now I hear it differently. It means the me you helped me see
You smiled before you said your name, and somehow I still knew the frame of every word you hadn't said. Like finding notes inside my head. You laughed and I could hum along, as if I'd always known your song. The melody just fit my chest, like something old I loved the best. I knew your song before we met. Each rise and fall I can't forget. Like a wind that sings through open blinds, you've always lived between the lines. No lyrics carved, no sheet to read, but still you play just what I need. Somewhere in me you've always been the song I knew way back when. We walked without a place to be, just following the harmony. The city moved but not like us. We danced without the need to rush. I told you things I never say. You didn't look the other way. You just listened with your eyes and sang your truth in no disguise. I knew your song before the start. The way you breathe, the way you part, the way you hold the silent space. You fit the chords I can't replace. So sing with me until we're gone. Even if the notes go wrong, you are the song I didn't write, but somehow knew my whole damn life.
You came by just to say hello, with nowhere else you had to go. The sky turned gray, the thunder sighed. You smiled and said, let's stay inside. No candlelit note, no plans to make, just tea and toast and chocolate cake. And in that stillness, slow and plain, I loved you 'cause you stayed for rain, stayed for the silence, stayed for the fall. You didn't flinch when I showed it, almost run from storms. You pulled me close, and that was when I needed most. No grand escape, no flight to fame. You loved me in the quiet frame, and now I hope through joy or strain that you'll always stay. you from across the street. Your laughter soft, your smile so sweet. I knew your name, not much beyond, but in my dreams our hearts would bond. You never knew, you never guessed how many thoughts you once possessed. I kept it quiet like the breeze, a secret carried through the trees. A letter I never sent, with all the words my silence meant. Each line a hope I softly penned, but never found the nerve to send. You'll never know what you became, a candle flickering in my name, a love I never quite began. You passed me by 100 times. I wrote your name in crooked rhymes. No one could read the love I drew, no one but me and maybe you. A fleeting glance, a half-turned head, the almost things I never said. They echo still, though years have flown, like stories etched in skin and bone. A letter I never sent, with all the words my silence meant. Each line a hope I softly penned, but never found the nerve to send. You'll never know what you became, a candle flickering in my name, a love I never quite began. Maybe you've long forgotten me, or never knew how deep it'd be, but late at night I still pretend that you once read what I never sent. A letter I never sent, but in my heart it never went. A love I lived and kept inside, where dreams and silence softly hide. I folded it in lilac blue, the paper soft, the ink still new. I wrote your name with trembling grace, then paused beneath the empty space.
The words came slow, like drifting snow, each line a place we used to go. And though my hand began to shake, I let the truth be mine to break. A letter never mailed, but every word was true. I sealed a heart I couldn't speak and tied it up for you. It's hidden in a drawer somewhere, where quiet things exhale. The story of a love we shared, in a letter never mailed. I told you how the garden grew, how jasmine still remembers you. I asked if you still walk alone, or found a hand that feels like home. The stamp lies there, untouched, unused, a dream too scared to be refused. I hold it close, some nights I miss
but every word was true. I sealed a heart I couldn't speak and tied it up for you. It's hidden in a drawer somewhere, where quiet things exhale. The story of a love we shared in a letter never mailed. And maybe in some other life you'll find it and remember mine. He wore a coat the color of sky, right after rain had said goodbye. And when he laughed, it softly grew into her favorite shade of blue.
She kept a ribbon in her drawer, the one he tied that night before. And every time the wind blew through, she'd breathe that same old shade of.
It wasn't navy, not too bright, more like a song at edge of night, a color you can't quite explain, that holds a smile and keeps the rain. She loved him more than he once knew, in her favorite shade of blue.
She wore a dress he never saw, hung by the mirror ever since fall.
And though he left without adieu, she still paints mornings in that hue.
Some memories don't fade away, they change their tone but choose to stay.
And though he's gone, her heart still drew a life in shades of him and blue. It wasn't navy, not too bright, more like a song at edge of night, a color you can't quite explain, that holds a smile and keeps the rain. She loved him more than he once knew, in her favorite shade of blue. And when the sky begins to hue, she swears he's standing there in blue. I found the notes you used to write, tucked beneath the fading light. Your words still dance across across the page, as if they've never felt the age. The ink has blurred, the lines have worn, but I can feel the love you'd sworn. Each letter holds a world so small, yet somehow still contains it all. Letters in the drawer still whispering your name, echoes from a time when nothing felt the same. I read them slow and close my eyes once more, to live again the love I had before. Though you moved on and dreams have changed their shore, you still live in the letters in the drawer. You spoke of stars and movie scenes, of songs we shared and midnight dreams. You signed with hearts and little lines, I'll love you till the end of time. But time had found its way somehow, and all we were is different now. Still I can't help but read again and feel you near me with your pen. Letters in the drawer still whispering your name, echoes from a time when nothing felt the same. I read them slow and close my eyes once more, to live again the love I had before. Though you've moved on and dreams have changed their shore, you still live in the letters in the drawer. Maybe someday I'll let them go, but not tonight.
The town was still, the sky was gold, the trees were quiet, turning old. She laughed beneath the cotton shade, and in her hand my finger stayed. She wore a dress the wind adored, and time just paused, then begged for more. The world was ours, or so it seemed, a fleeting day, a living dream. Sunday in September, the day I'll always keep. We didn't make forever, but we made it deep. The light fell through her lashes like something heaven sent, and every fall I still remember that Sunday in September. The carousel was winding down, the breeze had brushed her ribbon brown. She said, don't cry when summer ends, but I still do, my love, my friend. No grand goodbyes, no bitter line, just echoes sweet like vintage wine. A kiss that whispered something true, not I'll be back, but I loved you. Sunday in September, the day I'll always keep. like something heaven sent. And every fall I still remember that Sunday in September. Now every time the leaves turn red, I feel her smile inside my head.
She danced along the summer breeze, a book of songs, a heart at ease, a ribbon tied with gentle care, the sunlight woven in her hair. He watched her spin, a silent vow. The world was still just then, just now. They never said the words too loud, but love was clear without a sound. The ribbon in her hair was blue, like skies they once both wandered through. He smiled, she looked, the moment stayed, a timeless scene that will not fade. Though years have flown and winds have changed, she still recalls his quiet gaze. And the ribbon in her hair. The seasons brush the past away, yet some soft colors choose to stay. She found the ribbon in a drawer and held it like a love once more. Though they had danced their final song, a part of her still hums along. For in her mind he's always near, whispering dreams she used to hear. The ribbon in her hair was blue, like skies they once both wandered through. He smiled, she looked, the moment stayed, a timeless scene that will not fade. Though years have flown and winds have changed, she still recalls his quiet gaze. And the ribbon in her hair, she ties it now, though she's alone, and hears his voice when winds are blown. The ribbon waves, the past still fair, in every breeze he's always there. The kettles sing a lonesome tune. She stirs her tea beneath the moon. The clock hands move. The silence grows, yet in her chest a longing glows. She said goodbye without a tear, but now she wishes he were near. Each night she waits, the shadows long, and listens for his footsteps song. Waiting by the window light, wishing he would turn the night back to days when hearts would race with every
has kissed the window pane like all the tears. She won't explain. The chair he left still holds its place, as if it longs to feel his grace.
She hums the tune they used to know, the one he'd play so long ago. And in her chest it plays again, a quiet ache she won't defend. Waiting by the window light, hoping he still dreams tonight of her soft hand, her simple dress, the whispered words he once confessed. Though stars may fade into the gray, she still believes he'll find his way back to her window light. One lamp still glows against the dark, a signal for his distant heart. She'll wait through every silent way, forever by the window light. No one taught us to go slow. They said love's fast and fire and glow. But here we are, just you and me, stirring tea so patiently. We don't make scenes, we don't compete. We laugh at loss, we kiss defeat. And though the world may chase the bliss, I'm learning how to love like this. Slow like this, with time to breathe, with hands that plan not pull the sea, with quiet meals and held back tears, with eyes that say I'm still right here. No rush to say what's next to prove, no need for drama, spark or move. Just you and me and years that pass, slow like this and built to last. I wrote it down on paper scraps, your favorite joke, the way you nap, the time we stood out in the rain and laughed like we forgot the pain. I wrote your name 1,000 ways, between my notes and lazy days. You never knew I kept it all, your voice inside my notebook scrawl. I wrote it down when words were few, when I had didn't speak, but still you stayed. You heard the lines I never made, and now I read them back at night. The things I felt but couldn't write. You never asked, you just somehow read every word I'm writing now. I kept the tag from your first gift, the way you laughed when your voice slipped. You didn't know how deep you went. You were a song the silence sent. She walked beneath a neon glow, with secrets only young hearts know. A daisy pinned behind her ear, a quiet smile, no hint of fear. The lamplight danced along her way, like stars had followed her to stay. Each step she took, the night would sing of first love blooming in the spring. There's moonlight in her shoes tonight, a rhythm soft, a glowing light. Each heartbeat writes a gentle tune that only plays beneath the moon. The city sleeps, but she still moves in whispered dreams and velvet grooves, with moonlight dancing in her shoes. She passed the cafe where they met, a corner bench she won't forget. Their hands once touched, so shy, so true. A moment fast but deeply blue. The past now trails her like perfume, a gentle ghost within the gloom. And though the night is quiet still, her heart still echoes where it will. There's moonlight in her shoes tonight, a rhythm soft, a glowing light. Each heartbeat writes a gentle tune that only plays beneath the moon. The city sleeps, but she still moves in whispered dreams and velvet grooves, with moonlight dancing in her shoes. She walks alone but not apart, for love still lingers in her heart. The gramophone played slow and light as golden dust gave way to night. He held her close, she closed her eyes and let the moment crystallize. In the lavender walls, we lost the time, floating slow in a silent rhyme. The world turned soft, the stars stood still, as if love bent the world to will. With every step, our hearts would pose, wrapped in the lavender walls. The flowers swayed, the night grew thin, a hush fell soft on cheek and chin. She whispered words he can't forget, a promise laced with no regret. They never spoke of what comes next, just held the now, no need for text. And though the years would fade the sound, her scent still lingers on that ground. In the lavender walls, we lost the time, floating slow in a silent rhyme. The world turned soft, the stars stood still, as if love bent the world to will. With every step, our hearts would pose, wrapped in the lavender walls. When breezes pass through summer's end, she waltzes back just now and then.
We didn't fall, we didn't fly. We met in line and said goodbye, then met again and laughed a bit. And day by day we started to fit. You never tried to play a part, you just stood near and let it start. No storm, no flame, no crashing wave, just quiet roots that chose to stay. We didn't chase, we didn't run, we walked beneath the evening sun. And somewhere in those steady days, we learned to love in quiet ways. You made the room and I came through. I made some space, you settled too. We didn't spark, we didn't shove, we simply grew into the love. We simply grew into the love. You fold your shirt the way I don't. You cry at films I swore I won't. But still I'd sit and cry with you and laugh at things 'cause I never do. You never try to change my pace. You match my steps, you leave me space. You never ask me to explain. You just stay close when I'm in pain. I talk too much when I'm unsure. You let me speak, then say no more. You don't give answers, just a hand. And somehow I begin to stand. You make it easy to be known, like sunlight warming tired stone. You take the weight I never share and carry it like it's not there. You make it easy to be true, to love out loud, to follow through, not by control or grand design, just by showing up every time. I wake too late, I leave the light. You fix the cup I spill each night, but never once do you complain. You simply smile and start again.